That's so weird. I'm really proud of myself. It says you are 27. And putting everything in its place. Manipulative traits. There's nothing they can do. Good morning! As some of you know, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm back. I'm in LA, I'm home. I've been home for a few days. Last night was Saturday night and I had the best night, guys. I went and hung out with two of my friends and we ate pasta, played Fortnite, and then listened to a bunch of 2000s like emo music and like music that played on MTV during that era. And we were just singing at the top of our lungs. We went to Target, got sweets and candy, whipping around in the car, and it was just such a fun night. It reminded me of 2007 sleepovers. Also, have you guys seen the movie Sleepover? It was literally that, but with less activity and movement. Today, I am actually going with my friend Kale to the Melrose Trading Post, and then we're gonna go to Target and Home Depot because she's going to be moving soon, so she wants to get new furniture and she also wants to get apartment friendly renovation stuff. We're gonna do that today, but I thought I would bring you along. One more thing before we get into the day. I also have a wrist appointment because I'm not sure, I know I mentioned it in one of my recent vlogs, but I didn't actually tell you what was going on. I don't know if you can see, but there's a lump in my wrist right about there. It's like hard as a rock, guys. But I have a doctor's appointment this week. I have a meeting tomorrow. This week is just going to be a lot. So I thought I would take you along for the journey, but we'll get all up into it. Right now, I'm just waiting to get picked up. I'm probably gonna make some coffee and maybe read so that I can relax before going out and about for the day. Let's enjoy the day. I just thought of something so funny. I don't know why I just thought of this, but I just thought it was so funny and I have to share it. This is like a thing that I did to like impress Daisy, my girlfriend, when we were first dating. We went to this event and she looked at this girl's shoes and she was like, "Hey, I really like your shoes." And the girl was like, "Oh, thanks." And I literally looked at her shoes and I was like, "What the fuck? I need those shoes." And then I went and got those shoes. So I got the same shoes but in a different color. I used to do like little things like that because I just wanted her to like me so bad. I know it's not good, like don't change who you are. Not that I was changing who I was because I liked, or because I got a pair of shoes, but I just remember like doing little things like that and like hoping she would like my shoes or like, you know, notice those little things. Anyways, now we're together. We've been together a year and I love her. Anyways, I miss her. I'm gonna make a coffee or something now. Happy Monday! Oh, guys, literally guess what happened to me last night. Okay, so yesterday, as you saw, I went to Melrose Trading Post. I got lunch, hung out all day, was watching Joe Millionaire for Richer for Poorer. It's actually pretty good. Besides all that, rewind back to lunch. I had a big bowl of mac and cheese, and let me tell you guys, it was incredible, like honestly so good. But I ate half of it at lunch and then I ate another half of it like later towards the end of the night. I don't know if that was a really, really bad idea, but I think it was a really, really bad idea. And now I'm questioning if I'm lactose intolerant. I don't drink milk and coffee. I drink almond milk or oat milk or whatever type of substitutional milk. I don't eat sauces that are like cream based. I eat cheese if I have like nachos, but other than that, like I don't really normally have a lot of cheese. So anyways, I had this big bowl of mac and cheese, and when I got home, I laid down and my stomach was in so much pain. Oh my God, it's making noises. Did you hear that? And I had like this acid reflux where I felt like I was gonna throw up. I took a Tums and I was still in like a lot of pain. I was like heavy breathing, like panting, because I was like, oh my God, like I don't want to throw up. Like that is like my biggest fear is throwing up. I don't know why. I hate fucking throwing up. Yeah, now I'm questioning if I'm lactose intolerant, and I probably shouldn't have had mac and cheese, which I'm really sad about because like my whole life I grew up on mac and cheese. Like my family has like this mac and cheese recipe that is like no other. So yeah, I'm really stressed about that now because my mom is lactose intolerant and she's allergic to gluten. I'm hoping it's neither of those things and I just had an upset stomach and it was no big deal. Anyways, today I have a meeting this morning, then I have an x-ray on my wrist. I have been on top of my work though. Like I've been so good. I'm really proud of myself. Oh, also yesterday I got this Swiffer duster thing because I really needed it. I got it at Target. So I'm excited to Swiffer duster. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. Got done with my meeting. It went really well. It's for something really exciting. I have so many cool things coming up. I like never expected my life to be where it's at right now. Oh my God, that reminds me, you guys, this is not what the meeting was about. This is like a completely different cool thing, but you know I've been traveling and going everywhere and just having a blast this past like 365 days. I've been just so many places. I've been taking you along with me like in these vlogs, but if you actually want to come with me, I'm hosting a trip that you can actually come on. I'm going to leave the link down below where you can take a survey and tell me what your budget is, where you want to go, what types of things you want to do, and we can actually go on a trip together. Like I'll plan it and everything. You just need to fill out the survey, and obviously the survey is just like a survey. So you just go fill it out even if you don't know if you can make it or not. Go fill it out, let me know where you would want to go, what your budget would maybe look like and all of that. And we can go on a trip together. I'm freaking excited. So definitely let me know about that. Anyways, now I'm gonna change because I look absolutely ridiculous, but I'm gonna go and get my wrist x-ray done. Then I'm coming back here and we'll have lunch together and do some more work. So I just got in and I picked up one of my packages. My x-ray was super quick. I ordered these off Amazon. They're like fingernail cleaners, I guess. I am like so weird about my nails. Like I always want them to be clean. I always want them to be painted. I always want them to like look very good. I am about to have some lunch. I have a video coming up, guys. Oh my God, you're gonna love it. I've been doing a bunch of different, or trying a bunch of different like already made meal plans that get delivered to your door, and this week I'm trying Thistle. Last week I tried Daily Harvest, and I'm making a whole video all about all of them. So I'm gonna have some lunch now and get to work. So I just went through a little mood and I was like, I want my kitchen to be clean and spotless, and I want the whole apartment to be super organized. So what I just did was I took off all my seasonings that I normally keep up here, and I actually put them up here and moved my dishes up a little bit. So as you can see, the dishes are up there, and then I moved this here. I don't normally use those dishes. I have like my daily dishes in here. Those are just kind of like my nice ones when I'm doing like a little date night with Daisy. So the seasonings are now in here, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get like a little spice rack so that I can see all the different spices. And yeah, I think it looks pretty organized and pretty fresh. I think this area looks more organized because I had the salt, the pepper, the oil, and all of that stuff out. So now it looks very clean, very fresh. I have decided that I'm going to look for a new coffee pot, a new electric kettle, and make sure that the counters look just like very fresh. I was just like looking, and I'm gonna get new mugs that are all the same matte black or something like that, just like something clean so that I can really feel like everything looks really fresh and beautiful. I was working, but I kind of am just like having a lazy Monday, and I feel okay about it because, as I said earlier, I've been really on top of my work and doing really well last month and this month. Like January and February have been such great months, and I'm feeling really positive, and I've been doing really good. So I think I'm just gonna have a lazy day Monday and shop for some new kitchen stuff. I keep a bunch of letters to myself that I write for myself on each of my birthdays, and since I was traveling on my 27th birthday this year, I forgot to read the letter I wrote to myself. So I'm about to read it. I'm feeling a little emotional. I know I am about to start my period, so I'm going to blame it on that. I actually did open this for a different reason and just reminded me of my dad. So I'm just a little bit emotional right now. It says, you are 27. Oh God, I already feel so emotional. Oh, this was 2017. Wow. It's not as long as some of my other notes. Oh wow. See, I fucking knew it. That's so weird. I wrote this February 26, 2017, and my dad hadn't passed away yet, because he passed away April 15th, 2017. And I made a whole video about my dad's death. I ended up taking it down just because, like, I don't know, I feel uncomfortable with it up. I felt like I predicted, like, before he was gonna die, like, I just had this feeling, like, you know when animals have, like, animal instincts and they know when, like, earthquakes are gonna happen? Like, I was having, like, horrible panic attacks about death. And I said in this letter, the past couple weeks have been really hard for me. I've been having panic attacks and thinking a lot about death. And then, like, a few months later, he passed away. I can't believe I actually wrote that somewhere. Like, I really cannot believe that. I said some other things, but I think that was the most interesting thing, especially after why I even opened this. I'm having a good day, I swear. I'm not sad. I know I look fucking crazy, but I'm actually having a really good day. It's just weird that I actually had something documenting how weird it was up until, like, the few months up until my dad's death. Like, that's so weird. And I feel like the only people that really knew was him and my mom and my stepmom, because I called them and I was like, I'm freaking out about death. And I remember my dad telling me, like, it's okay, like, everything's gonna be fine. Keep your loved ones close. I'm gonna get back to having a good day. It's Tuesday. I am feeling well rested, actually. I went to sleep at like 11 and woke up at 7:30, so really not that bad. I'm going outside to feed my plants because we have not done a checkup on them in quite some time, but I do have some good news for you guys. These little baby sprouters are really on the come up. There's none on this side, which definitely concerns me that some of the seeds didn't work, but I don't remember which ones are which, so. Also, the mint is super healthy, so I'm gonna give the mint a little more water because I didn't feed it enough yesterday. Today is my doctor's appointment for my wrist, where they're actually going to do whatever they need to do to it. I am a little bit worried just because, you know, I don't have a lot of health concerns or anything. Anytime I have gone to the doctor, it's been for like a lump, which is kind of scary. I don't know if y'all remember, but I had a lump on my throat and it was growing consistently. It was in 2017. It was non-cancerous, nothing like that, but it was scary because it was just like a lump growing and growing and getting bigger and getting bigger. So yeah, so that was, and I still have a scar from it. Also, my wrist is in like a lot of pain, especially at night, like before I go to bed. I feel like this throbbing kind of like sensation in my wrists. I'm just hoping that we get it figured out and it's nothing too serious. Besides my wrist, I actually do have some exciting news. Yesterday, I did order like a few things for the kitchen and I got a new coffee pot, like new things like that to replace the stuff that's on my counter right now because I really wanted like a fresh look. I got a lot of white things. I'm excited to get those placed in my kitchen and for it to look like new and exciting. What I want to do is really make this place feel super comfortable for me. Like it's just feeling a little claustrophobic. So I'm getting rid of things and, you know, refreshing some things and putting everything in its place. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about getting rid of my side couch. That's this couch right here. It is really, really big, and I think if I get rid of it, I would have enough room to put my desk in front of the window. The desk that's like literally sitting over there, that's still in the box. Anyway, I'm gonna go get dressed and then start making some coffee. I used to not be a coffee girl, and now I just love, like, it feels like a ritual in the morning. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut some mint, and I don't know if you've ever been to Phil's Coffee. It originated in San Francisco, I think. Phil's Coffee makes these mint mojito coffees, and they basically just put mint in your coffee, and it tastes so good. So I think I'm gonna cut up some mint from my little plants and put that in my coffee this morning. I've sort of mentioned this before. Sorry if you can hear the coffee behind me. Should I move? It's fine. It kind of sounds nice, right? Anyway, I've kind of mentioned this before, but I'm working on this podcast with a really big YouTuber, and actually like celebrity YouTuber type of thing, and it's gonna be on Headspace in June, I believe. But we've been working for months on this episode, and I won't say too much about all of it, but basically it's really dissecting my past relationships and trauma and how that affects me in my new relationship. And so yesterday I actually had a meeting with them, and we got to discussing my past again. And I just thought of this right now. And the reason why I'm actually mentioning this is because the coffee's ready. As you all know, I'm with Daisy, and it's been a really, really healthy, happy, like successful relationship, and I feel so like grateful and blessed to have met her. It definitely took a lot of growing on my end to be able to find someone who also did a lot of growing, so that we could come together. But because of the conversation I had yesterday, I was thinking about a toxic trait in my last relationship, not on my part, but on their part. This is like hard to say because I'm not really sure how to even bring it up, but basically in that last relationship I was in, I am starting to remember all these manipulative traits that he had that was trying to manipulate me and keep me trapped. I did a whole video on how I felt during that relationship, but I forgot to mention this one thing that he said. He said that he went to a psychic, and that the psychic told him that he was with a witch, and that she had black hair, was younger, and she was a witch just here to take from him, and that she was going to be manipulative and take everything and then leave, basically. I don't know if he just made that up or if like someone actually told that to him. Like, you sound fucking crazy saying shit like that. But anyways, and then he said, oh, I hope that witch isn't you, because like everything like described is basically what you look like and like who you are. First off, I'm not a witch. I haven't taken anything from you, nor will I. I just remember like little manipulative tactics that he would do kind of like that to kind of keep me like, oh, well, I don't want to be a witch. Like, I'm not a witch, you know, to just not leave him or something. Like, I don't know what was going on there, but I just thought of that right now. And I just want to say, if you are in a manipulative relationship where someone is saying things so that you feel bad about yourself, saying things so that you are second guessing yourself or questioning anything, or you feel shitty because this person is, you know, whatever it is. If you're in a manipulative relationship, just know that there are people around you that are there to help you. But once I figured it out, there were so many people around to help me get out of that situation. My stepmom was there to help me move. My best friend flew across the state to help me move and drive back to NorCal. My mom said if I needed a home, like she had her home open to me. A ton of my friends. I ended up living with my stepmom for a while. Then my sister and I moved in together to help save money. Like, there were so many people. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. There are so many people there to help me and protect me when I was going through such a hard time. So just know there are so many people willing to help you. There are really good people around, and you just have to get out of the fog, because I know that's how it feels. Anyways, let's make this mint coffee and stop crying. I'm not actually sad. I'm just really, really grateful. And so sometimes that makes me emotional, but I'm really, really grateful. I had a honey pistachio rose latte the other day at Coffee Commissary, and it was so good. This is good, but I wish I muddled the mint a little more. Like I said earlier, I'm trying to make this place feel like fully home and like fully decorated and just like exactly how I want it. So I'm thinking about getting a new rug. As you can see, I have a black rug right now, and I love the color of it, but the texture of it is just not it. It's so hard to vacuum. It's so hard to clean. I feel like it's completely disgusting at this point. Maybe I'll just get another black one with a different texture, because this one has like the long hair, and I think I need it to be like the short, kind of like easy to vacuum. It's Tuesday at 11:44 a.m. and I'm bundled up on the couch. I feel tired. Like, I feel like I got a really good sleep last night, but I feel like tired. Not sick, not like I didn't get enough sleep last night, but just like my body wants to lay. Does that make sense? I'm just so tired for some reason. And you know what I think it is? I keep hearing people talk about the 28-day cycle for women. And if you guys have Clue, I have Clue, or any sort of like app that tracks your period, I am supposed to start my period like today. So I guess it is like towards the end of my cycle, which is when the winter hits and you're just like fucking tired and done. I think I'm gonna watch one YouTube video while I lay here, and then I'm gonna grab my laptop and I'll allow myself to work from the couch. Being a girl sucks. I was talking about this with my friend Kale. Like, life would just be so much easier as a guy. I'm glad I'm a girl. I love being a girl. But also, being a guy would be so easy. I didn't bring my camera in, which is why I'm vlogging on my phone, but I just paid $120 for them to tell me there's nothing they can do. They can remove the cyst. It's a cyst, by the way. But there's a 50% chance that it'll come back, and they have to schedule another appointment to remove it. So like, I already paid $120 for them to tell me that. That's the verdict. There's nothing they can do about my lump in my hand that really freaking hurts and is paining me every single night. There's nothing they can do. Back from my doctor's appointment, which, whatever. Just packed my backpack up with my laptop and stuff, and I think I'm gonna go up to the workroom, because there's a workroom in my apartment complex, and I don't use it enough. So I think I'm gonna go up there and get myself out of this apartment, and maybe it'll actually get me out of my little mood that I'm in because of the doctors. I was having such a great day, even though I was like tired, but I'm feeling good still, so I know this will help. I'm gonna bring my water up. I might try and grab a little bit of snacks, and then we're gonna get to work. Oh my God, I totally fucking forgot. On Saturday night, me and my friends had like a movie and snacks night, and I got these Nerds. Should I bring these up with me? Honestly, I'm going to. I don't even care. I definitely feel motivated since I'm sitting here. I'm like, all right, I better get some shit done. I'm also motivated to have some of these. I use this room sometimes. I've taken some Instagram content in here before, so shout out to those. Just chopped up some fresh ginger and pulled some. I'm gonna add some water and honey and have a little bit of tea. Ordered Tatsu ramen for dinner, and their veggie fried rice is fire. So I'm about to enjoy that and enjoy my night and probably watch some Bachelor. because I haven't watched it in a really long time and I think I should probably catch up. Happy Wednesday! I went to the gym this morning. I showered, got ready, made coffee. Got ready. Why am I saying got ready? I look like this. Anyways, made coffee. Have been editing and working all morning. And it is like 1:15 or like 1:20 around that time right now. My packages from Amazon are supposed to be coming, but I'm gonna make you wait on that because I'm gonna do a whole video. Y'all will see that this weekend when I post my weekend video. But I am gonna wrap up the video here because this video is long and I had a lot to say this week. Did we do a lot or did we do nothing is my question. Either way, I'm so glad you were here to join me. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out and it takes like half a second of your time. Please do that. And I would love to hear your thoughts on anything that we talked about in this video in the comments. So please be sure to comment. I respond to basically every single comment I get. Okay, basically, that's what I do. So please let me know in the comments all your thoughts on some of the topics that we discussed, and I'll see you in this weekend's vlog. Bye!